Hello, Kyle Steele here, running for Norman City Council, Ward 6 in the upcoming election cycle, and these are the campaign updates through December 23rd, 2025. First, I am having an end-of-year meet and greet / fundraiser. It's going to be at the Midway Deli on December 29th from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. If you're wanting to come on down, ask me some questions, this would be the time to do it. Of course, I understand it's the end of the year. It may not be the best time for everyone, so if you are unable to catch me there or don't want to head to the Midway Deli, then just be on the lookout for early next year and early February. I will be also hosting more casual meet and greets at local venues such as coffee shops and things like that. You could also just email me at KyleForNorman@gmail.com if you want to schedule a one-on-one meeting at a time and place of your convenience. And I would just say don't hesitate to email me if you want to meet one-on-one. Whether it's early in the morning at a coffee shop or you're a nighttime person and you can only meet late at night at a bar. I'm willing to meet anyone in Ward 6 between now and Election Day, because at the end of the day, I am asking you to vote for me, so you deserve to talk to me one-on-one and just ask me some questions if necessary. Get a feel for who your representative is going to be, or who you'd like it to be, rather. Next, I want to talk about candidate forums very briefly. I have been getting requests to attend various candidate forums. Once I get all those requests and decide which ones I'm going to, I will make a further update on that. So just be on the lookout for that next update video. Essentially, just correlating all of it, looking at the times and places, and I'll get back to you on that. So stay tuned for those who are interested. Finally, I want to talk about some feedback I've been getting on the doors. So when I'm talking to a lot of people, they'll say like, well, transparency sounds great, and I do like the idea of these twice a month updates. However, what's going to actually be in these updates? If I sign up for an email, if I look for you on social media, or I want to watch this YouTube video, what kind of information and I'm actually going to be getting? And my response to that is essentially, well, you're just going to be getting general information about what I've been up to and what's going on at the city council level. So the types of emails that I've been receiving, from groups or individuals about concerns in Ward 6 or Norman as a whole, groups or individuals I've been talking with about these concerns, and just what I've been working on in general. The goal of this is to be more transparent and make it so you don't have to ask questions about what I'm up to if I'm elected. You should already know, or you should at least already have a place to go to get the answer to those questions, right? And this could be mundane stuff like, hey, I'm just working on X, Y, and Z, right? But other times it may involve, let's say, critical votes that are coming up that you may not know about, but you want to give an opinion on. Like I tell people when I'm talking to them, the idea is to just give options for people to get information about what's going on locally, and then to be able to connect with me to give input about what's going on. Because at the end of the day, we can't really push for what we want as a community unless we actually know what's going on and have an easy way to give those inputs. I'll also say for critical votes, split decision votes, I'll also be putting out videos or giving out updates about why I voted a certain way. It's not just about what that actual vote was. It's also about the path that the representative, and in this case me, if I was elected, took to get to that vote. So why did I vote a certain way? And again, that would be like, hey, I talked to XYZ, I did this kind of research, then this is what the community wanted, so this is why I voted this way. Again, the goal is to be proactive, so you ideally shouldn't have questions about why I voted a certain way, because that's just going to be all out in the open, as it should be. At the end of the day, you are a Ward 6 resident. You deserve, this kind of transparency from your council person if elected, and that is the kind of transparency I plan on providing. So with that being said, Merry Christmas for those who celebrate it, Happy Hanukkah for those who celebrate it, and have a Happy New Year for everyone. And I'll see you all out there on the doors. Thank you.